Tobin and Leroy here with you on 104.3 FM, WQAM. We'll take you guys up until 2 here on the program, but let us get to our headlines, which are brought to you by our friends over at Doral Kia. At Doral Kia, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit us at doralkia.com. As we have been taking in the Dolphins' loss to the Indianapolis Colts today. We've been taking your calls. That's been a blast. Getting all that frustration out. The Canes won. Beat Bethune. Beat them up. Carson Beck, 5 for 5 on the touchdown drives.
Can I put something in perspective?
Sure.
Remember how you made a big deal last year when they won 70 to something and you kept saying they scored 70, they scored 70, they scored 70?
I don't think that was last year. Was
it
last
2
year?
years or 2 years ago? It was last year.
Which one are you referring to? They beat Bethune a lot.
Yeah, they beat them like 70. They scored 70 points. Yep. And I said, this team didn't beat Bethune as bad, but this team is much better than that team.
Okay.
So sometimes you got to put things in perspective.
Brittany, were you happy with the Canes' performance on Saturday?
I feel like, I know this is crazy, but I just feel so indifferent about those kinds of games. Like, there's not many takeaways that you can take, like you can get from those games.
I'm with you. I think
that's like, it's the frustrating part, but obviously it's a part of college football. I do feel I had a lot more. And this is crazy because I know we played nobody, but I have a lot more confidence in Carson Beck after Saturday for sure.
The dude's only had 3 incompletions. What, all season?
He looks smooth.
Like, is that crazy?
I don't know. His throws just looked better than Notre Dame, which I feel like it doesn't matter who you're playing. If your throws, like your ball's coming out a lot better, then I think that's impressive. So I felt a lot more confident about him after Bethune Cookman.
Can we get to the real story though of Saturday night? Oh. Who the hell let a fan bring a lemur into the building?
Yes,
I saw that. Yes, I saw that.
Why is that allowed? And why is that okay?
They're going, what is that?
I don't understand. This person was walking around with a ring-tailed lemur. I mean, this is
how
crazy.
Did he smuggle that into?
I don't think he did smuggle it. I mean, did he smuggle it? I don't know. I guess you could put the lemur in your hoodie. Or is he just bringing the lemur? Is this a regular thing? Do any Canes fans know of this? Because that lemur's just hanging.
He was just hanging out. I don't understand how that even happens. Like, I can't even comprehend that.
It was crazy. I mean, and now does the lemur have to become a season ticket holder? Does he have to go every single game?
I don't know.
I don't understand this. How is he allowed to do that? You shouldn't be allowed to do that. Not that I'm against lemurs. I love them. They're perfectly great creatures, but Schmeath, and it's good to see the chat, by the way. Now we have back. Shout out to Ed for getting our computers online. He says, ever heard of an emotional support animal, dum-dum? Dude,
okay,
that can't be on the list.
If you saying I need this lemur to feel good,
it can't be on the list. That's crazy.
I mean, I bet you he get all the honeys with that lemur.
Was it not a woman who was holding the lemur?
No.
I think he did have a honey with her.
With him?
With him. Yeah, I think he did have a honey with him.
Because I know everybody was like, "Ooh, look at the cool lemur."
The lemur had a diaper on. Can't have lemur poops all over the place.
Still an animal.
I feel like that's like not ethical.
Well,
what?
It's Miami. I mean, people are very willy-nilly with the wild animals.
Did you send me that picture this morning?
Which one?
With the truck this morning?
Dude. Yes. I'll get this picture for our audience. I'm going to get this picture.
Like,
let me.
I'm thinking to myself, that definitely beats the motorcycle with the high back with the tires over it.
Let me blur out this guy's license plate, but I'll get this for our audience. This was crazy. I was making my way down 441 to get on 95, and this dude, I mean, he went just so hard with the amount of garbage compressed it looked like on his truck, and I'm like, that thing is holding on for dear life. It doesn't have much left, but this is what it is driving in this city. I mean, it is people will test the limits.
You wonder why there's traffic. There's traffic because half of the cars are filled with so much crap they can't move the speed limit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, whoa, dude, you can't. No, if I was behind that guy, I would have been nervous. Nervous. Toxic says somebody brought a peacock on a flight last year. Weren't they turned away?
Yes.
I think they were turned away for that. But this one, no. This was
a guy had the Miami Dolphins on the back of his truck.
No, I mean, yes, pretty much. This was pretty much a metaphor for what we saw yesterday. Was just overloaded garbage. That is pretty much what we watched yesterday. Here it is. Look at this guy. That thing is dangling off there.
Look at that.
I mean, first of all, his tires were very low. You could see all the weight that he's putting on his truck. But how is it even?
That stuff in the back is like one speed bump from just falling all over the highway.
He doesn't even have a truck bed.
That's terrifying.
He had to take it out. He had to take it off.
Man.
Wait, you know
People
my
in South
favorite
Florida
is
or
when
something
somebody
else, really.
packs their truck, they pack their truck like this, and then they have the audacity to hang a red flag. to hang the little flag on the back.
Yeah, man. But no, I don't understand. Now, if the lady brought in the lemur, maybe she sweet talked the security guard, and that was how she got it through. I don't know.
Can I just say, I only know what that is from hanging out with you and having all these animals in the building.
Yep.
But I would say, some of my brethren, if they work in that gate, they'd be like, oh, hell no, sir. You can't bring that animal up in here. It's a lemur. I don't give a rat's ass what it is. Right? I could just hear the conversation at the front gate. I think they smuggled it in.
I think so too. I think they had to put that thing in a hoodie.
Yeah.
That seems to only be the only way that makes sense.
Right.
I don't understand.
My thing is why was he so good? Like on the guy's shoulder. He wasn't.
I mean, maybe he's a good boy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Look, he's looking like, can you believe this is what my life has become? No trees.
That's what I'm saying. It's not ethical.
He looks terrified.
Yeah, but he might have been raised.
That's a baby one too. We had a big one.
Oh, we had a red ruff lemur too. No, he is smaller.
He looks like King Julian.
He does. He does.
By the way,
like King Julian.
Their feet are kind of creepy.
They're like leathery.
Yeah. He was Brittany, we had one in our studios.
Schmeathan says that truck is loaded with the last 10 years of Chris Greer picks. That's a point. Oh my God.
But you know,
was anybody sitting next to the lemur? Can anybody call? Is anybody out there? Can you call in and can you give me your reaction? I imagine we have to have some Canes fans that were close to this lemur. If you were boots on the ground close to this lemur, can you please call 305-567-0560? Because I'd love to know what was one's reaction when they saw the creature. And does he get to visit practice? Ow. Like, is this how it's going to roll?
Is he like a good luck lemur now?
Is he a good luck lemur now?
That'd be awesome. Honestly, I say we embrace it.
A pet lemur?
Embrace the lemur.
The team lemur?
I mean,
I need to see the lemur in a picture with Sebastian.
I'm pretty sure, like, he was a good boy.
He looked like a good boy.
Yeah, well, he looked terrified because he looked like the dude looked like he had the jaws of life around him.
No, I think he just looks like that. I think his eyes are just like that.
J-Fig she says, I'm pretty sure they make you take off your hat and hoodies. I don't think you have to take off your hoodie.
What if he's like a famous lemur, like a social media lemur, and that's why they let him?
He is now.
Well, now he's for sure one.
So Brittany, let me get this straight.
Just assume.
So wait, you're saying they're not just gonna let any lemur in, but if he's a social media lemur, they'll let him in.
Miami. This is Miami lemur.
Yeah, but how would you know?
There's a famous squirrel that lives in my neighborhood. A TikTok squirrel.
There's a TikTok squirrel?
Yeah.
I had a TikTok squirrel in my house.
Yeah, rest in peace, Ricky.
Yeah.
He wasn't a TikTok squirrel. You didn't have a TikTok account for him.
No.
He barely made it a week.
Have you met this squirrel?
My daughter has. She's a real chubby squirrel. I believe her name is Thumbelina. And they saw her one time. My daughter was going to tutoring, and this was like it was next to like an exotic veterinary clinic. And the lady's like, yeah, she's famous. She's Thumbelina, the TikTok squirrel. And it has like a bunch of followers. But I don't understand, like a lemur just at a Canes game. I mean, if you're going to bring a lemur to a game, I guess the Bethune game is the most relaxed one. But that's crazy.
A
insanity.
lemur.
I think I really
only you see it in Miami.
I feel like I've seen it all at Canes games. I've seen sucker punches. I've seen strippers. I've seen it all. This was the first.
Remember the cat?
Hard Rock
The
Cat.
cat.
The Hard Rock Cat.
Hard Rock Cat hanging on for dear life.
Yep.
Like, very rarely do you see a cat terrified. That cat was like, "Oh no,
The way he like wailed on everybody when they caught him, like so ungrateful. They saved your life.
no!" He said,
Dade South says Tua is Bumbleina.